Hmm. 320,000. Holy shit. Oh my god. What is that damage? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Even the pistol is stronger than my sniper rifle. Both the pistols are stronger than my sniper rifle. Talk to the assassins?
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Uh-oh. Nice. Why am I gun? Gun. Why you no work? Hey.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Nice.
You're not making my life easy, Shepherd. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepherd?
This
Shut up and I'll
Quarian
tell
can help
you.
us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This
good-
whole thing
you're
with
good, you
Saren
didn't.
has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zorah Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Go.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Where's the proof you promised?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
Go.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
I feel like he's gonna get out of this one.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Reapers.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her?
I think it's not gonna work.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do.
Yeah, you
Let
sat
me
in the
come with
corner
you.
and almost got murdered. While we...
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
I'm gonna regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright. Onward, man. Actually. I don't really use the assault rifle. Capacity 1. Ooh, sounds better. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Huh. Give me tool, grenade launcher. What? Oops. Right. Give Garrus a better sniper rifle. What he's got now. Oh. Can have, ooh, fancy armor. Rex can have the good shot. Think everyone leveled up? Is it just me? No, everyone leveled up. Cool. Might as well upgrade that. As well. What does Garrus get? Advanced overkill. Advanced shield boost. Quick medium armor. Shield boost. First aid. Ah, damage reduction bonus. Fascination, nice. And overkill is nice. Okay. What about breaks? Assault rifles, combat armor, heavy armor, fitness. Immunity? Okay. This is a chunky boy. Look at that armor in Garrus. That looks sick. Okay. What do we still have left? Citadel, unusual readings. Turn to the tower. That's the wrong place.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
This guy.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I'm concerned with the living, not the dead. I don't have time for this.
I understand. You have many important things to do. If you do have time, however, Mr. Bosker is the man in charge of my case. He's in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
And if she didn't die, we'd be having this problem. Is it this bar he's talking about? Then? Ah, yes, it is.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
You can cut the
Stop
red
stealing
tape for a
corpses.
grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bachya.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Bhatia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I really see
You
the
know
body.
who and what I am. If I want Nerali Bachya, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary.
Oh, they are super necessary.
Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
You
Yes.
said you'd been briefed on me. You should know that I don't leave fallen troops behind.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I think we force a bit of stuff if we use our words correctly.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
I'm a human, I think. Okay, I've sorted out your problem, good sir.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Your wife is coming home, Mr. Bhatia.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. 170 XP. Now what? Wards locations. Chorus Den, Maid Clinic, markets. I think the market's worth buying. Got some bits. We have just arrived in a market.
Welcome back, Earth Clan.
Yes.
Will you
Show
be
me what you've got.
most excellent?
Sell. Rifle. I don't know how to add these. Huh. Oh, it's an armor upgrade? How do I upgrade my armor then? Oh, okay. Huh. Boost aid interface. Nice. Percent cooldown reduction. Yes. And armor upgrade. Nice. Okay. What can I put on a sniper rifle? Ooh. Shield bypass, 30% less damage, 18% cooldown reduction. Nice. Weapons force. So, I don't want to do the armor piercing. Heat absorption. Yeah, it does more damage with overheat. I don't really need that. Maybe we could go for a high damage build. Too bad. Okay. Anti-personnel rounds. Don't need them. Can we put on here? Weapons force. Down reduction. That's kind of pointless. Weapons force, I guess? He can have this thing. Okay. Let's go. Rex has a shotgun. I have the snippy rifle. Okay, cool. What else was I gonna do? Enter tower. Okay. Oh, I was gonna go look for some armor as well, right? That's downstairs. The guy's walking funny. Where is the armor dude? There he is.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
I need supplies.
Let me see
I
what
need
you
them
have.
now.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
If we can get some good armors for Rex. Medium armor Turian, medium armor Krogan. Oh, dude. I don't have anywhere near enough of that. Huh. Oh well. That sucks. I wonder if that loot is randomly generated. Reduce tower. Stadium? Thanks. Stadium tower. Okay. Let's go get owned by these guys again.
Come on. Udin is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
I was surprised that convinced him. I thought that still wouldn't convince him.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador.
Whoa.
There is another solution.
Almost
a way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned this.
I'm gonna be a Spectre.
Commander Shepherd, step forward.
You're now a knight. Shiny, shiny armor. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, Spectre? Instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I thought Anderson was a Spectre.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
They turn pretty quick.
Congratulations, Commander.
Oh, Anderson
You've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Okay. Come a Spectre.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Nice, boys. Nice, nice, nice. So, we get new Spectre training. This dude. His health, accuracy, and effectiveness of all attacks and powers. Huh. Restores dead squad member with 30% health and 50% shields. Yes, please. They get knocked out. Did they just get up after a certain period of time? Can't remember. I just kind of want them to be good guns. That's all I really care about. Oh. Wait. Oh, he gets a little weird helmet. Oh, the visor goes away, though. Look at that health on Rex. Jesus Christ. Oh, big boy's not going down anytime soon. Right. Well. The CSEC office. CSEC. Can't remember what they give me. Where do I go? Not here is not the right way. What? What? Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. Where does right go? Ah, okay. Place looks cool.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepherd, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Who wants to know?
Just checking for CSEC records. I can only sell goods to authorized personnel. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepherd?
Huh.
Show me what you've got.
What do
Sounds
we
good.
have, boys?
Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
320,000. Holy shit. Oh my god. What is that damage? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Even the pistol is stronger than my sniper rifle. Both the pistols are stronger than my sniper rifle. Heavy armor. Okay. Medium armor. Heavy armor human. 160 shields? Jesus. I mean, these are a little bit cheaper, actually. Medium armor Turian? Why are they selling Turian? Well, pretty good. Assault rifle. Light armor? Light armor's worse than my current armor. What is this? Omni-tool's worse. Heck cooldown, med recharge 5. Biotic amp? The hell does this do? Eh? Oh. Guess I'm not a biotics. Aldrin Labs? This dude. Okay. Aid upgrade. High explosive. Okay. I don't know what the license system. That's pretty cool. So, now, what do we do? Speak to the ambassador. That's in the Embassy. There we go. Out here. Wish they spawned us in a little bit closer. Nope. That's... there it is. Where is he? What? Huh. I'm confused. Where the... no? Huh? Oh, the docking bay. Okay. Well, that's what I get for not reading. Docking bay. Come on, Shepherd. Get your fat over that way. We're just in CSEC. Rip. Okay. To docking bay.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply.
Okay.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Nice. There he is. Big jerk.
I've got big news for you, Shepherd. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Nice.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepherd. They were considering me for the Spectres.
So he didn't become a Spectre. He failed to become a Spectre.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Saren's not going to get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharaohs and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers
What
are the real
about the Reapers?
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepherd. I'm not sure they even exist.
But
if
they
do exist,
the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop it.
Whoa. Smoldering intensity.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Okay,
your
can I
actions
slap
still
Rudina
reflect on
across the
humanity as a
face?
whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepherd. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Nice. Where's my renegade at? Damn, it's already pretty high. Paragon's gone up a little bit. Okay. What's on the ship? Ooh. Fancy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. You got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
Now we do things my way.
Listen up, Normandy.
This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They've never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
Balls.
So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
I love how we have two
Well said,
non-human
Commander.
races.
Captain will be proud.
And he's just like talking shit about them. Doesn't
The
matter.
captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Damn,
Yes, sir.
son. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, that cutscene was quick and cut off. That was weird.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Carry
That's
on,
right.
Presley.
Get
Yes,
back
sir.
to your place, scrub. Okay. In here. Down here again. Conversations with people, right? Caden. Hey, bud.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we
Okay.
were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
He's super straight and to the point. Covered items. Hell is this? Did I just loot my own freaking locker? What the hell? Ooh. That's nice.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted. But humanity
I should
needs-
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Been there before. Ooh. You been here? Huh. Lootables? Nope. Down there. Sleeper pod? Where? What's that? Nothing, I guess. Who's back here? Back here. It's my room? Guys are here. Oh, where's the elevator go? Down? Huh. I can't remember which Normandy it was that had the weapons area. Oh, everybody else is down here. Where's my boy?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you
Not
head?
right now,
No
thanks.
problem. Keep checking back. Looking
These
for
guys
supplies?
sell the same stuff.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
See what OP, but oh, Jesus. Damn, son. Alright, this guy's not messing around. What's on the bottom? Pistol. Is that worse than the one I had? Yes. Pistol's worse. That pistol's worse. That assault rifle's worse. This guy's selling me junk. He's selling me junk. Huh. Sell me junk, boy. Okay. Hey, Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly.
Literally been a Spectre
If
for
I'm
like
trying
10
to take
minutes.
down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most
Oh,
of this.
you're gonna make the most
And
of
without
this, boy.
CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see
Do
fit.
whatever you want, bud.
Thank you, Commander.
Ashley. Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Shepherd. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Yes, there is.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I don't know how to approach this.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your whole entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepherd. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
I remember this because,
Ask the
like,
Solarians
he's one of my
if you
favorite
want
characters.
Details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepherd. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Oh, that was a conversation. Bit to Tali.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
You're
I'm
ugly,
sorry,
I don't like
Commander.
you.
I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
Yes, Commander. Believe me, I understand that. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Doctor, it hurts when I do this. Then don't do this. That'll be $150, thanks. Right. That's everyone down here. That's cool. Ooh. Can I go further back here? Ooh, what's down here? Ah. There's Tali. Wonder who she's on.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Ambassador Udina made me take her along.
Normally, I don't have anything nice to say about politicians, but he made a good call on this. However, I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location.
Nice.
Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
Normandy is
She's the
best
ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Okay. Nice.
Carry on, Adams.
There's some pretty techie stuff. That was pretty cool. 1-0, cool. Oh. Your monitor, okay, nice.
Your ship's amazing, Shepherd. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Okay.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
We're on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited. I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
To ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point.
Damn.
Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency.
It's pretty complex.
So requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Go.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
Kind of cool just catching up on all
of
the
their
lore
origins,
of Mass Effect, because the world's like
what they
so
were when
huge.
we created
I love
them,
it.
and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought.
Then you got
But one
deceived.
thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious.
That's pretty cool.
But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Basically, if they're in groups together, then they can come up with other things because they can basically maximize their efficiency.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here?
Pass butter.
What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves.
Well, you were.
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
Happens when you underestimate
them. The war was long
them.
and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Okay.
You got what you
Serves
deserved.
you right.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Fair enough.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society.
That's pretty cool.
Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I found this piece of paper. Would you like it?
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Saying goodbye.
See you later.
Alright. That was pretty cool. Catching up on all the lore and stuff. So I think I've talked to everyone. We haven't got Liara yet. But Liara's pretty cool.